did you feel in there? Was it something you just found the opening, or were you looking to come out fast?
No, it's actually pretty simple. You got a guy who's coming off a 1.5-year layoff. He's going to fight a 10-round fight in elevation. He's got one or two options in my mind, and I'd like to think that it's not the most complicated plan, but I'm thinking he's either going to come out and try and knock me out in 1 or 2 rounds, or he's going to try and hang on for 10, so he goes the distance, then he can go fight some more. So as soon as he stepped up and threw a couple hard shots, I just fired right back, and they landed on his body, and I just felt it. I felt the power, and just kept coming.
Yeah. And coming in, you seem to have like a seek and destroy type. I mean, you could tell on your face you were in there too.
Yeah, I mean, definitely wasn't in here tonight to play around. I mean, we've trained so hard for this fight and for all these fights. No one understands that the thousands of hours of preparation that have gone into this fight. It's supposed to end like this. I mean, that's just what's supposed to happen, and it's supposed to happen with the next few fights. I mean, we're training nonstop since January, and we're going to be back in the gym Monday. I mean, there's no break.
Yeah. With your ranking now, you're going to fight guys that are going to step up to your level. Are you expecting everybody to bring their A game against you?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the game we're in right now. First of all, everyone that fights me, everyone that's fought Joey Gilbert in the last 6 months, last year, has brought their A game. They don't quit, especially the Latin guys I'm fighting up in Tahoe. I mean, 12 rounds, 10 rounds, they didn't take a backward step. So, I mean, I'm fighting tough fighters. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm in there in the ring with them. I know what's going on, and it's going to only get worse. I mean, it's going to only get better and more competitive, and I'm excited about that.
Coming out 158, you seem to be a lot trimmer.
Again, I'm working here in town with Matt Pindola Training, and we're working on functional training. We're working on staying within, by 8 to 10 pounds of our weight at all times, and we're working on just progressive strength routines, to keep me as strong as possible for my weight. And I think that you're going to notice that 160 pounds, I'm going to be one of the hardest punching guys there.
And you mentioned the 160. I know it's a subject that annoys you, but that's basically you're saying 160 is your weight, so anybody that wants you has got to come down to it.
Not only do they got to come down, but there's got to be a reason. I mean, I'm a licensed attorney, and that's nothing cocky or arrogant, but I have other ways to make money. And right now I'm choosing to pursue boxing to win a world title. I'm going to fight people that are going to put me in position to fight a world title. If you're not in position, if you're not going to be part of the program, then get out of my way and shut your mouth. It's that simple. Either come down to 160 and qualify, fight guys and get ranked so you can fight me, otherwise shut up. And then number 2 is I'm going to fight you when I choose to fight you in a venue that I choose to put you in, and I'm going to promote it with a co-promoter that I pick, and that's how it's going to be. And if you don't like it, then be quiet. That's it. I mean, who are these people that are demanding fights? You got to have a reason. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do it. I mean, for all I know, what I've heard my entire life, this person's been a big crybaby his whole life and always gets what he wants. And I'm sorry, he's not going to get what he wants this time unless he qualifies.
Any comments on the fight next weekend between Taylor and Pavlik?
No, I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be an exciting fight. I think they're both, they know what's at stake here. I think you're going to see the best of the 160s. I think I like Taylor-Pavlik just because he, when you haven't been there yet, I know what kind of, thirst he's got in the back of his throat. Probably that's the best way I could put it. And if you don't have that anymore, and I'm not saying Jermaine doesn't, I'm just saying if you haven't tasted it yet, he might be a little bit more, desiring of it, and then that could be the deciding factor.
And do you want the winner?
You know what? If we're in position to take the winner and the timing's right, and my trainer Dan Birmingham says let's do it, then we're going to do it. Of course, we're in it for a world title shot. And whenever that comes, we got to take it.
Hey, congratulations.